multiple rounds of significant severe weather are on the way while the tropics are brewing. Hey guys, it's Convective Analyst here, keeping you guys updated on the weather. Now we will start with the SPC outlooks or the Storm Prediction Center outlooks. But first, you're probably wondering why I am making a video at 10 o'clock at night. Well, the reason is because these storms are actually going to start around 10 tomorrow, which is normally when I actually upload my morning videos about what's going on today. There's a highly likelihood that I'm going live tomorrow. If I don't, I will keep you guys updated on my posts on YouTube. So let's get right into this forecast. So the Storm Prediction Center has kept a 2 out of 5 slight risk in two separate areas. The tornado threat is the same with that 2%. We do have a 15% Sig 1 risk in place for up here for 75 plus mile per hour winds are likely. Even in this area, I would not rule out 75 plus mile per hour wind gusts, okay? Now going into Monday, we could have another significant day of severe weather. We still don't 100% know what's going to happen because this is still 3 days out, but we still do have a 2 out of 5 slight risk. The probabilistic is showing that damaging winds will be the main threat, but that could definitely change because this is still very far out. Now going into the tropics, we have two areas of disturbances. Now I'm going to pause this here. I'm going to go here. This first one, we have a 40% medium for 7 days. So something could form, there's a 40% chance that something could form in the next 7 days with this tropical system. There's another one that's right next to it, which only has a 20% low in the next 7 days if something does develop. So we need to be watching this closely. We could definitely have something that develops here. And again, I'll keep you guys updated on that. Back to the severe weather models. The models, I think, have actually changed a lot. The significant tornado parameter values, from what I have remembered, have actually downtrended. So going in to, this is 7 o'clock in the morning. So we will have those very, very bad, that damaging winds. That's why we do have this Sig 1 threat in place for the wind here, okay? You can see that we will have a straight line damaging wind threat. As you can see, this looks very significant for these areas. So if you're in these areas, make sure to have ways to receive alerts while you are asleep. A weather radio is a great thing for that. It'll go off even if you're sleeping. Doesn't need power. You can put batteries in it. Now, it's probably too late to get one, but for the next severe weather events, you should definitely get one. All right, so this will continue across the area, and it'll actually turn into a bow segment as this goes into the I forgot to say that. And we'll just say the Chicago area, all right? So this will continue across the area. Right, so this is about 5. So around 5 o'clock, this actually moves completely through Chicago and Milwaukee area. I actually got it. Then we will have another round, which this is the tornado round, I think, because you can see these storms are very isolated, which, if you didn't know, isolated type of storm cells will produce more tornadoes than a straight line of damaging winds and tornadoes. Now, if a tornado does develop a lot across this line, we will call those a QLCS tornado, which are usually weak, but they can be very strong. So we'll have that move through again. Then we will have this. This is why we do have that 2% tornado risk in place. Also, like I said this morning, I would not rule out a very strong tornado with the environment that we have. I know the significant tornado parameter values have gone down, but the Cape is very high. I mean, even over here near Ottawa, we still do have almost a 5. I mean, and over here we still have an environment for a tornado. We can go over to the Cape really quick. We can see that, I mean, it's very high where these storms are going to develop. I mean, even though it's 12, but this is around 5 when those storms will come through those areas. So we need to keep an eye on that. Now, the lightning. Lightning is nature's leading killers, okay? I know, like, we're always talking about tornadoes and damaging winds, but lightning can also be a significant play in this, okay? So you can see we have lightning all across these areas, okay? These are cells with downburst damaging winds and tornadoes, and then adding lightning on top of that, this could be a very significant day of severe weather. So overall, we're going to have at least 2 rounds of maybe a possibly significant day, 2 significant days of severe weather. We also have to keep an eye on the tropics. We have more flooding and more heat waves coming. Stay safe.